Happy Saturday morning, you guys. I wanted to talk about a couple things today. I wanted to share some stuff that's been going on with my jiu-jitsu. I have been continuing. This week I went 4 times, and today I plan to go to open mat. I am really, really, really enjoying this sport. I enjoy it immensely. There's a lot of different aspects to it that I like. Um, I really, really like the camaraderie as well. I think that I've shared quite a bit about my feeling of isolation, and I don't feel as isolated having this community. So I go to 2 different gyms. I go to a gym in Phoenix, and then I go to a gym where I live, and I'm just learning so much. And I actually feel like I might want to do a tournament. When I started this, I really didn't think I would ever want to compete, but like, I want to compete. And it's so interesting because I've been like, when I get on that mat, I'm going to give 100%. I'm going to give 100%. So when I'm doing an exercise, I'm going to give it 100%. Because we do drills and all kinds of things. And I also have to really be concentrating when I'm there because we learn new positions every single time I go. We learn new skills, offensive and defensive skills, and I have to be paying attention. I can't just my mind just can't wander off, or I won't have any idea what we're supposed to be doing. And so it gives me like this hour to really focus. And I'm also feeling, like really strangely, I'm feeling very, a little bit more balanced in my body. And I can tell I'm getting stronger. Like I go, from my occupation right now, I go to children's homes, and oftentimes I'm sitting on the floor with really, really young children. These are babies, 0 to 3 years old. And so I'm sitting on the floor with them, and then I have to get up. And I'm like, and I'm getting up a lot more easily than I was, 2 months ago. It was just kind of cracking me up. But anyway, and I wanted to share with you guys, I thought it was so interesting. So I have these groups of really young girls that, because a lot of times they pair me up with a young girl, and it's a really good thing because I jiu-jitsued with a 200-pound man like in my second week, and I think I cracked a rib. He didn't do it on purpose, but his sheer weight just cracked my rib. So it's a really good thing that they're pairing me up with these young girls, and they are just so funny. They're just hilarious. So they ask me, they said, "So why are you doing jujitsu?" And I said, "Well, do you want to lie or do you want the real story?" And they're like, "Oh, I want to know." I said, "I want to learn how to move rocks with my mind." They're like, "What?" Yeah, I want to learn how to move rocks with my mind. And I'm not really sure what they're thinking. I kind of wonder what they're thinking. But one of them had asked about my tattoos, because they're pretty obvious. And I had told her, well, she's like, "Tell me about your tattoos. Like, what, And I'm like, well, I said, I'm a mystic. What's a mystic?" I'm like cracking up. Anyway, they don't know what to make of me. But this last week was just hilarious. So I had this little girl ask me, she goes, "So are you married?" And I'm like, "No." She says, "Do you have a boyfriend?" I said, "Sort of." And she said, "What do you mean, sort of?" And I said, "Well," and I didn't want to say, "Well, in the quantum field," I didn't want to like say something that esoteric, you know, um, and so she said, "Well, is he a rock star?" And I'm like, "No." "Well, what does he do?" I'm like, "He's a scientist." Anyway, I was having so much fun with this, these young children. But anyway, so today or over the last week, but even today. So this morning I was listening to one of my favorite YouTubers, as in Brian Rose of London Rail. I absolutely adore his YouTubes, and I watch them pretty religiously. I also have another, I watch David Goggins really regularly. I admire him so much. And so I've been listening to them, and this debate about this, the discipline, the like earning your way, the stay hard. David Goggins always says, stay hard. And then you have as Abraham Hicks, who would say, go through life with ease, that life is supposed to be easy and fun and adventure. And and I just, trying to marry these two concepts, is super interesting for me. I think that it is very, very important. Like, and I'm going to give like one example. So I, generally speaking, wake up around 3 o'clock and meditate. I don't meditate for hours like some people, oh, you meditate for 2 hours? No, I wake up between 3 and 5, and I don't meditate from 3 to 5, but I wake up at that time and I meditate. And it's my practice, but I have to tell you, sometimes I don't want to. I don't want to wake up at 3 o'clock. I'm really, really tired. I have 5 different projects going right now, and I'm really tired, and I don't want to wake up. But it's my practice. It's my practice. Like, I've noticed, I've been cheating a little bit on my diet recently. I've been introducing things in my diet that I don't usually eat, like, for example, cheese. So I don't generally eat cheese. I don't know why. I don't do very well with dairy generally. But I've been cheating, and I've been eating cheese. The very, very next day, I wake up, and my face is like, my cheeks are all red. I get this rosacea from dairy. And I also get really sick. Like, my body, I get headaches. My body just doesn't do well with dairy. And then yesterday, I was in a grocery store, and I was in the candy aisle looking for healthy candy, and there wasn't any. And there was just these aisles and aisles and aisles and aisles of just, I'm sorry, like crap food. Just crap food. Like, it's not food. And I really, really, really used to love almond M&Ms. I loved almond M&Ms. And I could eat like a half a bag in one night. And I'm not talking about the little bags. I'm talking about the big bags. And I used to be able to eat like a half a bag, and I can't eat them. I can't eat M&Ms. Now I could choose to eat the M&M, but here's what ends up happening, and you kind of know this is true. If we cheat a little bit, then we just sort of keep on cheating. We keep on cheating, and then the next thing you know, you're in full-blown sugar addiction, and you're eating bags of M&Ms every day. And I mean, I'm just keeping it the way it really is. So I think that there is this combination. I think there is this combination of the bigger goal, and I feel like the flow really is kind of easy when you are in that mode, when you are in what I call alignment, when your satellite dish is going up to the creator of everything, and you are getting these inspirations to do things. You get inspirations to do things. And when it's like that, then it is easier. It really is easier. Life is easier. The going through my life, there is this ease to it, but I still have to show up. I still have to get out of bed. I still have to make choices that would lead to that alignment and to the goals, because it is in the process of doing, right? It's in the process of me doing jiu-jitsu, of me learning these moves and they call it rolling, and rolling with other people and learning this art. It's in the process of Jiu Jitsuing. That is the joy. It's the process of doing it. And I don't know that we can stay away from like not doing, never doing anything we don't want to do because, like, honestly, I don't always want to brush my teeth, but if I don't brush my teeth, I will lose them. So sometimes you have to brush your teeth. And I'm being kind of silly, but I'm talking about this in a broader term. Anyway, so I'm gonna go. I've got a big day. I've got my farmers market, 2 hours of jujitsu, and I also have a project going. I have another project. I'm really excited. I'm gonna be having a meeting with someone. I will be sharing with you guys my next project. It's pretty exciting. Anyway, love you guys. I'll be back.